So this is our group members, and this is the content that we will present in this presentation.
So today I would like to present about investment objective stated. So we have set several targets that we have to achieve in this Bursa Marketplace game, which is in the game of Usimin investment game. The key of objective of our investment strategy are to make money from the investment. Our goal is to increase recurring revenue by 1.5% from group capital 500,000 in 2 months, and we will accomplish this goal by improve overall profitability. Different type of investment are subject to varying degrees of risk, and by diversifying losses in some asset can be compensated by gain in other ones. Finally, one of the most essential goals of this investment strategy is to be able to discriminate between possible Malaysian stock counter and losing shares that are either Sharia or non-Sharia at the conclusion of this investment game.
Okay, I will continue with the strategies employed. In the Usimin investment game, our group has adopted a variety of strategies in order to achieve our investment objective, including technical analysis, fundamental analysis, and diversification. Okay, first, technical analysis. Technical analysis is a trading strategy that evaluates investment and finds trading opportunities by examining statistical patterns derived from trading activity, such as volume and price movement. Next, fundamental analysis. Fundamental analysis is also one of the strategies employed by our group. Before opting to invest in particular companies, we have examined their financial statements. There are numerous important criteria that assist us in determining whether a firm is overvalued or undervalued. Furthermore, one of the trading strategies that have been employed by us in this game is diversification. Each of our group members focus on different industry, which are healthcare, technology, telecommunication, utilities, plantation, as well as service and consumer industry. This kind of strategy helps to minimize the risk we encounter.
Trading plan executed. A trading plan is a systematic technique to identify and trading asset based on a variety of factors such as investing objective, risk, and time. The circumstance under which to purchase and sell share, the size of the position to be taken, how to manage position, and the type of asset to trade. Next, trading strategy for swing trader or day trader, for example, are highly complex and extensive. Trading strategy may be both basic and complex. Trading plan is a guidance plan for investor before they start investing. This is include the criteria under which they will buy and sell securities, the size of the position they will take, how they will manage it while it is open, the securities that can be traded. As we supposed to trade around 2 months, thus can be classified as position trader, and we make the plan based on the time we have to trade in the market.
The principal will hold during playing Bursa market game in cut loss is always sell a stock if it falls 1.5% from the purchase price. It's because if the stock falls more than 1.5%, it will be hard for us to achieve our target profit, since our target profit was 1.5%.
The entry plan strategy in our investment game, we have applied some entry plan strategy, including the use of technical indicator, MACD, RSI, and Ichimoku Cloud. We also invest in penny stocks. We also buy the shares from the large company, which is more expensive than the others. Okay, for the use of technical indicator, moving average, convergence, divergence, MACD, relative strength index, RSI, and Ichimoku Cloud, we use all these technical indicators to determine the entry points in the chart of trading. Next, we also invest in penny stocks as it is suitable for short-term investment. It also offers a cheaper price than the large company. Even the penny stock is very risky because of its volatility, but it also can gain a higher profit if we choose the correct company. Other than that, we also buy the stocks from the large company even the price of the shares is expensive. This is because we believe that the large company is well established and competitive in the market, so it is more stable in the market. Okay, next, if there is an entry plan strategy, Then there is also exit plan strategy. We have planned some strategy in exiting the business. First and foremost, if the price of the shares has achieved the earning target return, then we must sell the shares. If the shares has achieved the aimed high profit, then there is the exit points where we must sell the shares. Other than that, we also use the loss limit strategy. If there is the potential loss in our investment, we have decided to limit the loss where it cannot be more than 2%. We use this strategy to minimize the loss and avoid the further losses. Next, we also use the intraday trading where we exit on the same day of buying the shares. Even we exit on the same day of buying the shares, we also can gain a higher profit from it. For instance, we buy the shares of Key Alliance Group at a price of 0.01 price per share. Then we also sell the shares on the same day at 0.02. Then there is 1% of intraday profit.
Next, we move to fundamental analysis strategy. So before we investing in a certain company, we are looking forward on three ratios: ROE, PE, and also EPS ratio. So for the first company, Pegasus Hyperhide, which is in the property sector, as shown in the table, it recorded a negative ratios for those three indicators. Negative ROE doesn't really mean that the company is bad, because sometimes it is influenced by various factors. Although the EPS and PE ratio is negative, which means the company is losing money, but the stock may still be worth buying. So we choose to invest in this company because it offers cheap stock price, which enable us to buy in a big lot and still make profit since we play this game just for 2 months. Next, based on the table shown, we can say that FNN Holdings Berhad have a good financial performance. ROE indicate 12.85%, which means the company will gain 12 ringgit and 85 cents for every ringgit of their share capital. The greater the ROE, the higher the company's intrinsic value. So the fact that FNN's EPS ratio is so high prove that they are a great company for us to invest in. Lastly, Sunview Group Berhad indicate ROE of 11.94%. The higher the ROE, we can say that the better the company is at converting its equity financing into profits. PE ratio of 24.94% shows that the expected earning is high. Although the EPS ratio is 2.15% is quite low, but this company is worth to invest as the buy price is not too high and there is still an increase that can benefit and gain for the investors.
Technical analysis is one of the two market analysis, and it is used historical price charts and market data to analyze and forecast price changes in the financial markets. There are many indicators that investors use to find trend and patterns on charts, such as price trend, chart pattern, volume and momentum indicators, moving average, and support and resistance level. Usually, the investor will not be focusing only in one indicator, but combining a few indicators before they start to buy or sell stock. For our group, there are 4 indicators that we use, which are relative strength index, Ichimoku clouds, moving average convergence divergence, and support and resistance level. For Pegasus Hyperhides, we only use support and resistance level. Since the price of Pegasus Hyperhides fluctuates consistently, thus it is easy for us to determine the entry and exit plans. And we can say that investing in this company gives us a high return because we can predict and plan the right number of stocks to acquire in exchange for a big profit. The resistance level at RM0.010, while the support level at price RM0.005. The line trend shows uniformity in the price rise and decline. When the price falls down to RM0.005, that is a good signal for us to buy. And when the price rises to RM0.010, then it is a good sell signal for us. Ichimoku Cloud and Relative Strength Index are being used for FNN Holdings Berhad or FNNs. We will start with the Ichimoku Cloud first. When the cloud pattern is flat, we can construct a support and resistance line based on the cloud. 3 flat cloud patterns appear at RM20 ringgit 0.67 cents, RM21 ringgit 0.56 cents, and RM21 21 ringgit 96 However, at price RM 20 ringgit 67 it is located below the class. Thus, we just utilize the RM 21 ringgit 56 support as a support level and RM 21 ringgit 96 as a resistance level since both of this price above the class. Early in November, we decided to not purchase this stock due to the price swings within and below of the class. Once the price start to rise above the class, we purchase this stock at RM 21 ringgit 56 and sold it when it reached the resistance level at RM 21 ringgit 96 on 12th December. We made the decision to sell taking into account the relative strength index as well. The information about relative strength index that we need to know is that it is deemed overbought when the RSI reading is above 70 and oversold when it is below 30. Relative strength index of FNN indicates that the overbought condition occurred on 12th December with a reading of 71.95. Therefore, this signal was supporting our choice to sell at RM 21 ringgit 96. For Sunview Group, we are use support and resistance level and MACD. According to candlestick chart, the support and resistance level are at RM 36 cents, RM 51 cents, and RM 64 cents. Since the resistance level can also be the support level, the support and resistance are not limited to one price. The bearish began on 26 October and remained until 3rd November. The buy signal then appears on 3rd November when the price begins to decline and touch the support line. The time is right for us to purchase this stock. Since we believe the price of Sunview can rise as high as this level, our group chose to set RM 51 cents as a resistance line. The price was in a bullish trend on 1st December when it was at RM 51 cents and kept rising, reaching RM 64 cents. In other words, as the price reached RM 51 cents, it provided us a sell signal to begin selling the stocks. Holding this stock allows us to achieve profits of up to RM 64 cents, making it a new point of resistance for our group. The price of this stock started to decline after 28 December and it was in a conjunction with the MACD indicator, which causes the histogram chart to turn red and signal the beginning of a downward trend. Next, the MACD signal line in the MACD indicator remains constantly above zero and also above the signal line. Given that the stock's price does not decline quickly, it's a favorable indication for us to buy. During the rise, the MACD line did not cross the signal line. However, it crosses the signal line during downtrend on 29 December, and the signal line overtake the MACD line. The histogram chart changes to the red and it shows the sell signal.
Okay, next I will continue this presentation with teamwork. This game revolves around buying and selling in the competitive trading sector. Since it is a group activity, teamwork is very crucial in order to maximize profit and minimize loss. First and foremost, before beginning the game, we discussed about the need to diversify our industry. It means that each group member concentrate on a different industry. This kind of strategy helps to minimize the risk we encounter. Hence, discussion is necessary before making any decisions when engaging in any group activity. Okay, the next point is we always remind each other. Since the game lasts for 2 months, we constantly remind each other to buy or to sell the stocks depending on the chart. Reminding each other is very vital because every member's actions will affect the overall profit of the group. Moreover, we also share knowledge with each other, especially in the area of technical analysis. Some people might find technical analysis to be too complex to comprehend. As a result, some of us who are knowledgeable in this area will offer their assistance to one another.
So now, let's move to other section, which is profit. Capital provided for each person is 100,000. That makes our total capital group 500,000. So as what we have stated in our objective, we want to achieve 7,500 target profit, which is 1.5% from total capital group. As we can see in the table shown, basically we already achieved our objective as our total profit for Usimin investment game has reached 413,828, which exceed our target profit.
That's all from us. Thank you.